need some water? You poor
can't even talk.
You poor devil. Oh! He's pressurized.
What chemical is in there?
59. I'm ready, but I have no idea what we're doing. I need the Swede. Where's the Swede?
We're just out here getting it done.
Do you need to seek medical attention?
I think so.
I might lose my temper.
That's a prostate.
You'll find out.
Forward! That didn't take much.
Larson?
You never know what we're gonna get into, right, Dougal? Ah! You're in the rhubarb! I'm having fun. Welcome back, guys. It is a gorgeous early June morning. Look at this, overlooking the pond, and we got a 118-acre field here to spray of some pretty dang good-looking corn. So besides last Saturday spraying and kind of getting the hang of things, which I'm sure you'll see some footage of Eric. He took some footage because he's comfortable. But this is the first day of me being comfortable enough to be camera manning plus mixing. Anyways, long story short, we are going to have a massive spray day between Brody and me and Randy and Eric. Two teams. Got a lot of corn to spray, and the forecast looks really crappy. I'll show you that in a little bit. But I gotta get mixed up here before Brody gets here and is waiting on me. Okay. Our mixing instructions out. We're doing a 1,000-gallon load because it's the Apache. Perfect. Ugh. It's too warm for the hoodie already. Would you look at that? I still left before he did and drove 60 instead of 36. Wow, it's quick. Ready for a big day? Tuesday. Huge day. Huge day on a Tuesday. We gotta beat the Swede.
He's probably out of your loader. He's going great.
They didn't have to drive as far.
Well, they'll say, oh, you have this fast.
Yeah, he's always got an excuse, doesn't he?
So do I.
So do you. Okay, good luck. I'll be ready for you in, I hope so, 15 minutes. So, if everything goes as planned, this spray tender and, well, sprayer has to do about 10,000 gallons today. 12.5 acre work, about 10,000 gallons. That's if we don't get ahead of schedule and get more fields put on us, which would be a good thing because the forecast here, I'll show you. So whether it's wind or just, oh great, now they've upped that to almost 2 inches of rain Thursday. So it's Tuesday, we got a chance of rain tomorrow, which isn't the best. We've got almost 1.8 inches just about Thursday. Chance of rain, chance of rain, chance of rain, chance of rain, chance of rain. So basically a week before we can go spraying again. So we need to get a lot done. It's been the weather that's been holding us back, which Today's beautiful, but you can't do everything in one day either. All the soybeans are sprayed though, that's the bright side. We just have black beans, nothing's been sprayed, and a whole lot of corn to do.
What do you know? We're spraying. As you can tell, it's not very smooth in here. We've shot ourselves in the foot. Fall tillage. We double pass some cornfields, some corn on cornfields. And the second pass, we must have had it set the same, and it had all that fluff from the first tillage pass. So it obviously sank deeper, and then it, in my theory, grabbed dirt and then dumped it, grabbed dirt and dumped it, and it created this wave that you can't see. But my goodness, you can feel it. And so since I'm going straight and that's going that way, and it just rocks. Rocks, kitty corner across the field. But it is another day of who can spray more, Brody or me. So I am one pass away or one round away from wrapping up my second field of the day, which will put me at about 160 acres, 150 acres. So wonder how Brody's doing. I heard he's still in his first field, which is only a 117 acre field. Better hurry up, Brody. I believe today is going to be our last nice day as far as weather goes for, unfortunately, probably a week. Now we're sitting at 2 to 3 inches of rain coming our way, and moisture's good. Don't need that. We've had cold, wet weeks since planting. It was a beautiful planting, but then it got cold, and the corn and the beans, everything's kind of been a little stagnant, hasn't grown like it should for being the middle of June. We are going to try to get as much done today, but I am very concerned about next week. We just need good, dry heat. Just give me 80 days for 2 weeks. Everything would take off. It's got the moisture it needs. And it is taking off. This corn it looks good, but it's about to get the you-know-what kicked out of it.
Woo, I can feel it. It is gonna be 90 degrees today. Humid. Bumping. Off to the next one. Look at this old Minnesota back road. Pretty sure there's a country song about a road like this. Well, I can tell by the wheel tracks here that are fresh that I'm not the first guy back to the watering hole, which means me and Brody are behind on acres, which is okay. But you know, it always feels good to kind of win for once. So I basically have sprayed off roughly 6,000 gallons of water. So it's time to refill, and then I need some more AMS, and then I need to replenish my stomach because I'm hungry, and I know there's food in the shop, so I'll be going to do that while this is pumping. So the biggest noticeable difference between spraying with the Apache and a Top Air is gallon tank size. Now the Apache's super fast getting from field to field, so that's noticeable, but I also can never get away from him to come get water and get AMS because, well, his tank size ain't as big, so he runs out quicker and then he's faster on the road to get to the next field. Those two problems coincide with him waiting a little bit, but still's working. It don't run up the field at all. So there's pluses and minuses to both setups. I'm gonna go eat while this pumps. 6,000 gallons gonna take a bit. That was a 2-day-old Taco John sound, without cheese, of course. I'm not one to throw food away. That was good. Time for some more AMS. Hoping that my water tank isn't full. I should have time though. And it's still pumping. And it's only half full. I'm gonna have time to mix up a load and everything. loaded and we'll go see if Brody's caught us. She's full. She's full, Brody. We're over capacity.
I forgot to reset it.
That'll be the last pass for this field. It is almost 3 o'clock. I've been in a handful of different fields. I think we're up to like 600 something acres. This is corn on corn here, and it does look pretty good overall. There is a pothole that stays wet over there, and this is a field I got stuck in. So I just get to keep reliving that each time I go by. I was counting in my head all the different fields I have gotten stuck in over the years, and the list is somewhat short, which is good, but it's more than I wish it was. Can you see the green? Yeah, lamb's quarter. That should die just fine. And we've got some green grass here and some fern looking thing that I don't know what that is, and more lamb's quarter. All weeds that we will handle with this. Our main chemicals are Callisto and Roundup right now. We do pour in some atrazine, but I think that more or less just heats up the whole solution. I did have a NCV fail. These little control boxes, there's one on each nozzle body all along the boom, so there's 72 of them, and that's part of the Hawkeye pulsating system. Basically inside them is a poppet that controls the pulsating. Well, they unfortunately are a wear item to the pulsating Hawkeye system. Seems like they fail one of two ways. The poppet itself gets stuck, which then you can take the guts out and replace that relatively easy and quick and cheaper, or the NCV fails. I don't know why it does. It doesn't happen often at all. It'll just lose communication. You can ask it if it needs an update. It'll say no, all NCVs are up to date, and I can't figure out why or how to fix it besides it is shot. And that is what happened to this one. It was on my right boom. It fails, pops up on the screen, so you know it's not working, and it will shut down every NCV from where it is to the end of the boom, whether it's on the left boom or the right boom, from my experience. So that last 15 feet, quit spraying, and it gave me a warning on the screen. You go out and replace it, recalibrate them, and you're back doing business. But it did delay me about 3 minutes. So there is that. I suppose Brody got the jump on me now.
Remember that tile inlet that Eric and Jordan were working on half a dozen videos ago? You need some water? You poor
Can't even talk.
You poor devil. So we are short the guy. Jordan went home for some personal business, so we're short a guy. So Duggo's teammate.
I don't care who it was, just so it would have been somebody. Okay.
You want me to rinse you off with some water?
I mean,
I got 6,000 gallons I can dump on you.
Well, that does sound tempting, don't it? That does sound good.
Oh! You pressurized.
What chemical is in that?
Should be none.
Oh, God, it's cold.
Is it cold? Is taking his breath away.
Oh, not so much, hey. Down throttle. Oh, you'd be dead if you fell in that tank.
50-degree water. Think what that feels like when it hits the weed.
Not good.
Unreal.
Well, I gotta see if Mom can give me a ride down here. Why is that?
You got dirt all over your face,
for Pete's
forehead,
sakes.
shirt, pants, boots. There's very little that hasn't been touched. You kind of wiped it all off and smeared it.
Yeah, there was some splashing. Okay, I'll have Mom give me a ride back down here to get the...
Look at that. Sprayer is going over right where you were working.
You better not fall in that trench because he will be down to the axle. You had to see it to believe it.
I really do feel bad for him. That was not a one-man job, but he's stubborn. He's stubborn. If he starts something, he's gonna finish it. But he said we're never gonna open a hole up and leave it again because, well, I know why we did it, and then I know why we didn't get back to it in time. But we should have maybe started it. But we were trying to just. It was supposed to be an easy fix that turned into a big one. That's the way most projects go. And here comes Brody. He was spraying, this is 200 acre field. He was spraying the north half, like cut it in half, sprayed it all dumb because Dad was there and he didn't want to gas him out, which is very nice of him. It's the way that thing just idles along in the field. You can hardly even hear it. It's insane.
Oh, would you look at this? It's the B team.
Pull in! He blew right past me. He doesn't want my load. You know, you don't get anything done, Eric, driving on the road. Get in the field, do something.
Ah, they're still in this field, huh? Shocker. Let's see if we can't catch Brody. Giving it out there in the Apache. We're creeping up. Seems about right. Nice big square field. Of course Brody's in it. I'll take care of all the cut up stuff today, don't worry Brody. I don't get to see that sprayer from this angle very often. I'm usually where he's sitting right now. That guy. There's just nothing he can't do.
Okay, 200 acre field. He's got his last batch. I am mixed up for another batch, but off to the next field I go. Well, we're at the last field for the night. Brody has really turned it up. He wants the top acres of the day. And with the forecast now, we were hoping we'd get some of tomorrow to spray, but it's looking like it possibly will be raining. I guess we'll see. You'll see. But once we're done with this field, he will have done about 1,020-ish acres today. So he is motivated. He wanted to break the 1,000 mark, and we are supposed to be done spraying before, well, 8:30, 9. Just because chemical doesn't work, we kind of did. It don't work as well when you apply it right before night because the weed starts shutting down, stops taking in the chemical, and can have a lesser kill. We've experienced that in the past. But sometimes too, if we're gonna get rained out for a few days or a week, sometimes going late and getting it out there is better than, we'll see. We can only do what we can do. I'm sure Eric's probably pushing for that 1,000 acre mark today too. He's gotten himself into some big fields. So we'll see who wins. You know, it's always gotta be a competition between them two. If we both do 1,000 acres or both spray teams do 1,000 acres apiece, that's like 25,000 gallons, and that's doing 12.5 gallon work. So that's pretty impressive. When we get doing 20 gallon work, granted it's hard to get that 1,000 acres because you're filling so much. But once you get to that, that's a lot of water. And the well is keeping up with us, which is even more impressive. He's decided he wants more. More he shall have. Good to go. There it is. That's a night. That's a wrap. Woo! Head her back, reload. By that time Brody will be back. That'll be a night. Sucky part is when I leave, Brody, I can't give you any more, and then Eric could sneak out and get you. He could get you.
Could. He could. I gotta go.
Here, I'll close this for you, Brody. You wouldn't want to get dust all up in your hole. Man, we got that on-off time dialed. It is perfect. I think we got it down to like a 1.5 foot overlap in and out of the coverage. So you cannot ask for any better than that. I don't want to miss, but I also don't want to really be spraying more than 1 or 2 of the headland rows. And right now we're spraying 1. So other than finishing this field, he has to go back to one of the ones we did earlier. There's a little bit of a breeze from the south towards the neighbor's bean field we didn't like. Now it's dead calm, so he can head back there. Finish that headland, and that's a night for him. Well, I had horrible news. The B team, Brody and Chet, we've lost by 15 acres. So at this time, right now, they may be going to do another field. And to our defense, we were told to quit at 8:30. So there it is, it's 8:30. The A team may go do more. But anyways, for the most part though, honestly, no matter who wins or loses, because it's just one of those deals that would like to rub it in, you know, and twist it on the next guy. For starting at the same time or leaving the yard at virtually the same time, both had similar road travel time, and one being a Top Air with 2,400 gallon tank, one being an Apache with a 1,200 gallon tank, and the Apache never stopped. I can guarantee you that, like it never stopped. Top Air did have to mess around a little bit with custom spraying some for a landlord, but honestly, overall, if you're comparing the two, they're virtually the same. So anyone that says a Top Air or a pull type sprayer cannot do what a self-propelled is or will do, in my opinion, they're a wash. The road speed and the tank size wash each other out. That's my opinion. I give it a tie, even though the Top Air did win, but I give it a tie as far as acres per day. What's 20-30 acres when you do 2,000 in a day? I mean, that was a good day of spraying and very satisfying. Good wholesome competition. Brody I wish I could have had that recorded, the conversation, but me and Brody even turned on each other. We were, well, if you would have done this, or if you would have been facing this way, and we started arguing. And Eric's just laughing, saying, look I even got the teammates to turn on each other. Which he did.
So I'll make my way back to farm. Good day, 1,130 acres. Got a lot done. Sprayed in 3 different counties. Drove all over the place. It is like getting dark, the sun is setting. Didn't really want to spray as late as we did because of that, but as I've said, not good weather coming. Had to spray as many acres as we could. It's a good day for both of us, Brody and I mean. I'm gonna go home, and if it's not raining tomorrow, we're gonna try this again.
Well, any ways, guys, we'll take our loss and we'll go home and call it a day. Either way, it was a good day, and thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed today's video, and we'll see you guys in the next one.